Hello there everybody, Bulabo10000 here, bringing you another leak discussion video because there is kind of a crazy little leak that happened just a day ago, and I am shook. So, basically, 11 days ago, Samurai Spirits got a new game announced in the PlayStation lineup tour, and a leaker by the name of Senjogahara Hitagi actually predicted this. So, they were touted as a leaker, they've got a really good reputation on Reddit, they are credible. So, people started asking them, what other stuff do you know about other games? And they said something about DBFZ, and then they said Smash 5 is gonna have some fucking wacky shit with characters, man. One Square Enix character, new Pokemon character, Isabelle from Animal Crossing, and a motherfucking Minecraft character. Yeah, you heard that right. A fucking Minecraft character. Smash is officially a kid's game. This was 10 days ago. Somehow nobody picked up on this. I have other shit, but I don't want to write an essay. So, this happened. And then it continued on. Someone then asks, thanks for the response, man. Do you happen to know if this lends anything to Banjo-Kazooie being in the game, with Microsoft potentially being involved with Minecraft? And they say no info, anything related to characters other than Steve and the characters I have mentioned. That is all that has been given to me, unfortunately. So that seems to be the end of that. No one really knows if this person was credible at that. But then, one day ago, someone goes, bullshit, you're mostly just copying Vergeben, or Vergeben, however you say it. And then, they drop this bombshell. Vergeben and I have talked, and we have different sources from what I understand, but also have some of the same info. I know things that he doesn't, and vice versa. I've also said things he hasn't, so there's that. If you don't believe me, then whatever, lol. And then, 2001 Serpent tags Vergeben and asks, yo, is this guy legit? And of course, Vergeben replies, yes, at least from what I've seen and can tell, there is a connection somewhere between what I have heard and Senjogahara Hitagi hears. Like they said, I know some things they don't, they know some things I don't, but it seems to meet in the middle at times. So wait, do you confirm that Steve is in, or is it just a possibility? How likely is it? Vergeben then says, I personally heard the Minecraft content is a stage and or assist trophy, but possibly a character from my main Smash sources. Outside of the main Smash sources, I have had sources of other things and contacts tell me they've heard rumors, or murmurs, of Steve being playable. So there is very possibly something to him actually being playable. I won't claim it myself until I hear it from my main Smash sources, but it is something I have heard from others. Between them hearing there's possibly a Minecraft character and others saying they heard about Steve, there may be something to it all, and the Minecraft content I heard about is more than just a stage or assist trophy. This is big news. Vergeben is not necessarily backing this leaker fully, because obviously his own sources has not confirmed whether Steve is in the game, but the fact that these two leakers do kind of agree with each other, and that they have been talking, it really says a lot. So if we add Minecraft Steve to the mix of characters that Vergeben has leaked, which is Incineroar, a Square Enix character, Ken, and now Steve, it's starting to look a little bit packed in terms of characters left to be revealed. I mean, if Steve is in, then Banjo-Kazooie is probably a shoo-in for DLC, because Microsoft is now on board. I don't think they'd be in base game with Steve, and I think it makes sense to put Steve in the base game, because I don't think they would buy Steve for DLC, but people would buy Banjo. It's a business practice. I think it makes a lot of sense. The thing is whether Vergeben definitely believes in this leaker, Senjogahara. So it really depends. We know that Senjogahara is a credible leaker, they have leaked stuff in the past for other things, but they're not necessarily that interested in Smash, so I find it interesting that they know as much as they do. Really, it's kind of scary for some of the fan base, because I know there are a lot of people who are really against Steve's inclusion in Smash because they feel Minecraft doesn't have a Nintendo history, or Minecraft isn't important and it's got a bad stigma from its fan base, which I think is a terrible reason to not include a game, by the way. That fan base should not come into discussion when it comes to adding a character. at least regards to the toxicity of a certain fan base. I've been a Minecraft fan for 5 years. I'd be completely fine with Steve getting in. I understand why people don't want him in, but at the same time, you've got to remember Minecraft is one of the most successful franchises of all time right now. So, I mean, it's definitely earned a spot. It's earned a spot. So then, lastly, the leaker then gets someone saying, so maybe Minecraft? Who's the maybe Square Enix rep? And then Senjukahara says, there is very little evidence as to who it is. Das Vergeben and I have talked about it, and our sources have only speculations. Unfortunately, that's all we have, and we don't want to get anyone's hopes up by throwing out speculations. Edit, also people's jobs are on the line if people found out who the Square Enix character is. This is something that I see Senjukahara mention a lot when it comes to their leaks, is that people's jobs are on the line, so they don't want to reveal too much. And that makes sense. That completely makes things very understandable. You don't want to reveal too much because people could get fired if they're discovered that they're the leaker, especially when it comes to figuring out who a Square Enix character is. That could be really easy to track back to a specific group of people in the company. But at the same time, it just makes you wonder, Minecraft in Smash could be Steve. We could be seeing Steve as a character. I would not be surprised. I think it makes a weird amount of sense, but it's also kind of terrifying. It does also make me wonder, are we going to have any more first-party IPs aside from the Inklings in Smash this time around? Because if we assume that Steve is in the roster, that is 4 characters that we have had leaked. Most people believe there's only about 6 characters left to come, and I really feel like we could be getting a lot of, like, Echo characters, like 2 more Echo characters to kind of keep up with the uniques. So it makes me a little bit weary, and obviously, I really want Isaac, and it's just not looking good for him in terms of leaks and speculation right now, and I feel like he's one of, like, the strongest newcomers from a first-party IP. I just don't feel like he's gonna... I feel like he is gonna get in, but then I feel like he doesn't. It's Smash speculation, man. It is a rough road. So Minecraft getting in would be interesting. It would make sense as to why the stage is there if Steve does get in, but I think it also makes sense that if Steve isn't in, that we could see a stage similar to how Monster Hunter got a stage. It makes sense, and I think Steve being in Smash is a really good thing because it shows that Microsoft is willing to play ball, they are willing to use their properties, and it means that we could definitely be seeing Banjo and Kazooie for DLC if they don't make it into the base roster, because if Microsoft is willing to give one character, they're certainly going to be willing to give a second one, and Sakurai knows that Banjo and Kazooie is going to sell infinitely more among the Smash fanbase than I think Steve would. Steve wouldn't sell that much, people wouldn't be interested in him, so clearly, get him in the base game, then give the people what they really want afterwards. I still think the Square Enix rep is going to be Gino. I feel like the phrasing of we don't want to get anyone's hopes up by throwing out speculations line that Senjukahara says, I think that really kind of just implies that it is going to be someone that people really want, and Gino is by far the most requested Square rep in my eyes, at least from a general Smash fan base. That being said, I just find it interesting that Vergeben and Senjukahara have similar sources and similar information, so, like, everything they say could be cross-referenced together. Of course, they could both just be trolling the entire Smash fan base. I personally am going to give them the benefit of the doubt, so to speak, in that I'm gonna believe what they say until it's proven wrong, because I think Vergeben has been so credible up till now. He hasn't made any mistakes in terms of actual Smash content, aside from Isabel being an Echo, and I already went over that in my last Vergeben video, and if you haven't watched that one, you should watch it. Click the link in the top right. The real question just remains, what do you guys think? Do you guys think a playable Minecraft Steve would ruin the game for you? Or do you think that it would be an interesting addition, given Minecraft's popularity and scope over the past, say, 7 years? Because honestly, it is one of the biggest games of the decade, and even though its popularity has dwindled in recent years, it is still a juggernaut, and I think if you're gonna get, like, a popular character in from, like, a popular, influential game of the 2010s, I would rather have Minecraft Steve than Fortnite Dancer or PUBG Shooter. So, at least, you know, Sakurai is picking a character that is gonna appeal to a lot of people. So, what do you guys think? I'm gonna leave it there. If this is updated, then you guys will be the first to know. And if you want to check out more if you want to check out more Smash Bros leaks, or just anything Smash Bros, make sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell to get notifications every upload, and I will see you guys next time. Next video, I believe, will be me covering the blog theory, so look forward to that. I'll see you guys then. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.